Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. This is Bella with Bella Gitana Tarot. Alright, so I really wanted to do a reading over the weekend for you guys for the karmic, but some things happened and I just could not do it. So I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. Today I just really wanted to do a reading for the collective. We're going to check the Divine Masculine's energy as well as the Divine Feminine. I hope you guys are doing well. And just to see what's going on for the week, okay? Now, I will say that we are in Mars retrograde, and that means that tempers are going to be flaring. I mean, I know I've been really trying to observe and not react, and it's been really challenging, and this is an energy that's going to be going on all the way to November 13th. So it's going to be rough, okay? But all that to say is that, you know, just stay high vibe, right? Stay in your high vibration. And I actually created a post. Oh, by the way, I actually changed my website. It's now bellagitanatarot.com. So if you guys go to bellagitanatarot.com, look for you to check it out. I recently posted a post. It's called How to Be Unstoppable in Twin Flame Separation. So just giving you guys some tips on how I've managed, you know, to navigate in this journey and just to be able to help you guys as well. So I really would love for you guys to check it out, and definitely if you feel inclined to comment, definitely do so. And if you, of course, like this video, give it a thumbs up. That way people can see that this is something that they should look into. And this is a timeless reading. And of course, if the messages don't resonate, then maybe this message isn't for you. However, I do have other videos on my playlist that you can also watch. And if not, no worries. You know, maybe it'll be the next video, okay? So I wanted to start off with some oracle decks. I recently got this deck from Australia. It took over a month and a half to get here. This is a Reclaim Your Power by Anthea Spark, and I'm really, really excited to use this deck. And I also got the Mermaid Tarot. I really love this deck so far. It's been very insightful. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're going to do the Divine Masculine on this side and the Divine Feminine on this side. We're going to use this as a separator here. Okay. All right, Spirit. So what's going on with the Divine Masculine for this week? What is going on in his energy? Okay. We have third mirror, love and desire, heart charge. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have temperance, emotional balance. Okay. Queen of Air, romance, commitment. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Goddess of Truth, divine love. Wow. What else, Spirit? The seventh mirror, perspectives, love and compassion. All right. The ninth mirror, isolation, abandonment. Okay. So what I'm getting here is that the masculine is starting to balance out what he desires within his heart, because we did see the temperance card. And so his heart is starting to open up because he's feeling a lot of energy in his heart space, and it's leading back to the feminine. Usually the Queen of Air is the Queen of Swords. And so this could be where you have kind of shut your emotions down because of your masculine. And so now he's probably wondering if you're going to be this Queen of Air, you know, and if you're going to have compassion for him, because he knows that he was not tapping into his feminine energy, and now he is. So yeah, he has fears that you're going to abandon him and not open up to him, to not have that perspective that you want to mirror what he feels, that he does want to bridge the gap here with you. What else? Yeah, he feels powerless, that this was a very painful ending. And it's because he wasn't in touch with his feminine energy. Yeah, look at this. He was not trying to reveal the truth, the Justice card. So in turn, he was very unfair. He destroyed, you know, what you guys had with his ego, okay? And it's related to how he feels about commitment. Okay, what else, Spirit? The second mirror, Judgment, emotional charge. A lot of charges here. So yeah, I feel like he has a perception about commitment, and he feels like he's judging it harshly, right? Mainly like dealing with the mental side of things, not the heart. And this is something that triggers him to have a charge, like emotionally charged, like it reveals his emotions. It's a lot of mirrors here. So this is something that he's noticing, that it's being reflected back to him. Okay. Yeah, look at this, the beginning. He knows that he needs to make a decision because of the things that he's starting to notice about himself. Okay, what else? Why is love and compassion here? And look at this. The truth came out finally. Justice. It finally came out. Yeah. He's going to reveal the truth. This is going to be like a tower moment for him. And he just wants to know if you'll have compassion for him. You know, he's hoping that you're going to be fair this time and not mirror back how he used to shun himself. You know, like he was guarded. And this, he knows that he's powerless because of how he ended things, okay? Very interesting. Yeah, this is his darkest fear. The sixth mirror, the darkest fear, victim mentality. So he's going into that victim mentality of thinking, what if she rejects me? What if she abandons me? Then I'm going to feel powerless because it's going to be an ending all over again, like deja vu, right? Okay. We're going to pull some tarot on that too, but let's see what's going on with the feminine. What's going on with you? King of Romance, sacred protection. I'm getting here that you feel a lot of love for your masculine, right? You know that this connection is protected regardless of what's happened. Look at this, God of Power, manifesting success, okay? So you know that this is divine and that it is sacred. And it's something that's already protected by the spirit realm, right? It's not, it's unique, basically. What else, Spirit? What's going on with the feminine? The stars, make a wish. I definitely feel like you are aware of this connection more so than the masculine, right? Like you were the one that awakened first, and you're trying to have hope. You're trying to have hope that he's gonna come around. Look at that. Our time, walk together. Yeah. That you made a wish that you wanted somebody like him, and it's almost like you manifested this connection, you know, and he finally became real. Yeah. Oh, look, it finally came out. Our walk together. Okay. This is our time. And we have the world, never ending beginning. So even if you guys had to end this connection in the past, it's never ending. You know, it's still continuous, right? It's infinite. And then we have role reversal, runner chaser. Okay. So I'm getting here that you may have been the chaser, right? And now it's the roles are starting to reverse, because now the masculine wants to chase you this time, right? He wants to bring you that justice. He wants to reveal the truth of how he feels. And look at this. It finally came out. Goddess of truth, divine love. And I love that that came out on your side, because you are somebody that's in your truth. That this love does not need to be hidden or secretive or deception or lies or anything like that, because it's a divine love. Oh my gosh, look at this. The Tower, conflict and competition. Yeah. So anytime that there's conflict or any outside influences that are trying to affect this connection, you know that this connection is divinely guided, that is protected, right? So therefore, you are not swayed by any outside influences trying to affect it. You stand in your truth. Love it. What else, Spirit? Angels of love. Ask. Okay. I love this, because I feel like you're in an energy, feminine, where you're surrendering. You know that you have this path to go on your own. That's why the horse is by itself, right? Like you're just being calm and centered, relying on spirit to bring the answers to you. And you guys are still walking together spiritually. You're still connected, right? Look at this. The first mirror, I see me, direct reflection. The fact that this is shattered, it's telling me that you know that you're broken in some ways, just as your masculine is broken. Like you guys are seeing each other in each other's reflection. Like when you see him, you see you, right? That he's a direct reflection of you. Okay. So I feel like that's what helps you be able to be compassionate and stand in your truth, because you know exactly why he's feeling the way he's feeling. Okay. Very interesting. I did not know it was going to come out like this. But let's pull some tarot and see why. Let's see, Spirit. Why is the third mirror here? Love and desire for the masculine. Heart charge. See? Ten of Swords. And it's interesting that that's right underneath painful ending. So this is clarifying the card even more. That this was a very painful ending, right? Like this is something that put your masculine like at a very vulnerable state here. That's what I'm getting. So even though he tried to be cold, right? Try to be that Queen of Swords or King of Swords, what have you. Your masculine, this ending still affected them, even if they try to show that they're fine, right? That they're okay. This really affected your masculine. Look at this, because he did want this new beginning, this passionate new beginning with you. And it's interesting how this is very like fire energy, right? And this is cold energy. And I feel like this is why the hard charge is here, because this is a big balance between hot and cold, right? Well, actually hot and cold, but you know. I feel like your masculine did not know how to balance these two energies, his love and his desire. Okay, that's what it is. That makes sense now, okay? Because When he thinks about love, he thinks about nothing but pain. When he thinks about the desire, it's like, yes, this is something that he really desires. He desires you in all levels, right? Sexually, physically, spiritually, every which way. Mind, body, and soul. Number 3 is for mind, body, and soul. So he feels powerless because he wants you so badly, right? There's a bride here. So it's like he desires to marry you, but she's upside down, right? So because of that, he correlates love with pain, that it always ends, right? This is how he thinks of it, like it's always going to end, so why bother? That's his mentality. And the fact that she's in reverse means, I mean, even though she's here, I think that's key because he does want to marry you, for some of you. And he feels powerless because he's torn between the two, hot and cold. And I think that's why temperance kind of showed up earlier, because he needs to balance these energies out, right? Yeah, look at the 6 of Pentacles. This is about equal give and take. Wow. Why is Queen of Air here, Spirit, with Judgment? 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about working together, right? When it comes to your connection, when it comes to your commitment, you know, this is about people working together and not against each other. Judgment is also about a renewal, right? Something that you get to reconcile the past. Really working together to really reap the harvest. Look at this. But you have to go within, the Hermit. This is the Hermit energy. You have to go within to be able to find those answers so that you can come forward. So I feel like your masculine has to go within to find the answers and find out, why is it that he feels like he needs to be cold towards you, or he might think you're being cold towards him, or that you're going to be cold towards him. Yeah. And it's another 3. That's pretty interesting. We got the 3rd mirror, and then we have 3 of Pentacles. So 3 seems to be a key number here. I don't know if you guys are seeing a lot of 3s, but very interesting. What else, Spirit? Why is the 7th mirror here? Perspectives. The Hanged Man. Okay, so these are 2 major arcanas, right? The Justice card and the Hanged Man. And it's interesting that the Justice comes first and then the Hanged Man comes after. So I'm getting here that your masculine wants to move towards you, right? He wants to reflect, you know, how things have happened in the past. But he's hesitant. He feels trapped, you know, to be able to come forward and bring you this justice. Yeah, because he's still in this Knight of Wands energy, going in and out, hot and cold. Give me one more, Spirit. Why is a Hangman here? Okay. We have the 3 of Wands and 8 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so this is about not moving forward. I mean, this is confirmation. If we see this upright, okay, this is him turning away from you, right? Not wanting to walk away. Because he fears that you're going to walk away, right? You see how she's facing the moon? Like, you're facing your emotions and he's not, okay? So this is what it is. He's basically not able to move forward because he's scared that you're going to leave. We saw that earlier with the abandonment card. He's scared that you're going to leave, so he'd rather not look at you leaving and just be oblivious to it, right? Act like it's not there. He's asleep. He's asleep to where he's not able to get up and follow you, right? To go on that walk together. And here's a magnifying glass. But he has a desire to look into things, right? But he's stalling because it's in reverse. And he's not walking away because he's still asleep. I mean, that just confirms a hangman. For sure. And look at this. This is just about somebody contemplating it. This person's just looking at the volcano because they think it's going to go up in flames. So overall, I feel like the masculine is stuck because he's thinking worst case. And it's all in his head, okay? A lot of swords here and a lot of desire, right? But no action forward so far. Okay, let's see. Why is King of Romance here? Six of Swords with the World. Yeah. So I feel like you're ready to complete this cycle. You want to close the cycle out where you guys are not speaking to each other. You know, you want to slide down in his DMs probably. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you definitely want to work together. You really have this desire that you want to communicate. You want to work together. You know, really bring this connection back on track to have that new beginning. What else, Spirit? Why is the stars here with the Goddess of Truth? Okay. But you're stuck too, see? You guys are mirrors of each other. So you have a desire to get out of your negative thoughts. I feel like you might think that if you reach out, you might not get a response. And that's something that's like that's keeping you from doing anything. Yeah, look at this. 10 of Cups. But on the other hand, you're thinking positive. You're thinking, no, this could actually end up leading us to our 10 of Cups if I just, you know, reach out or, you know, bridge the gap. Not for every one of you, but for some of you, okay? Look at this. 6 of Cups. So I feel like what Spirit is saying is if you feel like you need to ask for guidance to reach out, Spirit is asking you to ask the angels. Okay? That's why it's saying ask. Ask the angels on this matter if you're the one that's supposed to initiate to reach out to him or not. Then we have the King of Wands. Okay? I very strongly feel like he desires it, right? And you desire it. You guys desire to have this time, your walk together. But at the same time, you're stuck in your negative thoughts as well. Because you might feel like he might judge you as well. Or that he might, you know, walk away and reject you. So I'm getting here, feminine, that you need to just reach out if you need to, right? But don't have any expectations. Don't expect to get a response, or don't message your person just to get a response, because that's being selfish, right? Very interesting. But, you know, don't take it from me. Just make sure that you ask Spirit what, you know, what you're supposed to do. That you go within. We saw the Hermit earlier, to get that guidance, you know, if that's what you're supposed to do. Okay. Spirit, what are the masculine's emotions towards the feminine? We have embarrassed, self-conscious, awkward, exposed. Okay. Sad, unhappy, joyless, dejected, So he's definitely upset and sad about something that he could have very well have done. And he feels like he would have to be vulnerable, right, with you. And he's self-conscious about doing that. Yeah, he's feeling overwhelmed. Swamped, inundated, burdened. This gives me like 10 of Wands energy. And so instead of letting go of those wands, right, he rather just stay in his comfort zone. I just noticed there's a bear here. So maybe the bear is his spirit animal. I'm just getting that here for some reason. Okay. Very interesting. What else, Spirit? How does he feel towards the feminine? Compassionate, empathetic, caring, sympathetic. I feel like your masculine has a lot of emotions for you. He really cares for you. He feels like when he's hurting, you're always there to take care of him, like nurture him. Like he feels this really motherly energy from you. That's what I'm getting here. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, disgusted, revolted, nauseated, repelled. And I don't feel like this is saying like he thinks it's gross, but I feel like this kind of energy pushes him away in a way because he's not used to that, you know? He's not used to having somebody show him that they care. This is like a foreign concept to him. Unknown territory, right? He feels like it's awkward. What else, Spirit? And then he feels fulfilled. I feel like even though this repelled him, he also feels like it fulfills him at the same time. He feels satisfied that you are very nurturing. It gives him hope that, you know, he deserves this kind of love, this kind of nurturing. It's very beautiful. Yeah, because up until this point, he had been very bored, jaded, uninterested in relationships. But I feel like you gave him that energy that he never really felt that before. So it makes him uncomfortable. I feel like he knows that you see him for who he is. So he feels like he can't hide. He can't hide from you. Like he can with other people. Yeah, so I feel like he knows that you know that he loves you. Even though he tries to hide it and act like he doesn't care. This is what's making him uncomfortable because he knows that you know. It's confusing. He knows that you love him. And he knows that he's trying to hide it, but that he knows that you know he loves you. There we go. I couldn't even talk. Okay. And this is very empowering. This is being very capable, very strong, very powerful. And it's almost like he doesn't want it, but then he does want it. You know what I mean? It's like that hot and cold energy that we just saw in the first spread. It's like you give him that empowerment that he can do anything. It's like that movie in Titanic. He feels like he's on top of the world with you, you know? What else, Spirit? Why is overwhelmed here? Yeah, desperate. Frantic, out of control, in need. Okay. So he definitely feels overwhelmed with his emotions. He feels like he's out of control, like he can't control them. We saw that in the first spread. He feels powerless, right? And interesting that I just said that, and here we have powerless at the bottom. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, he feels like a victim. Like, I can't believe that I have all these emotions for this feminine and I feel weak. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that song. I don't know why songs just keep coming to me in movies, but like that song, Weak in the Knees, you know, like that's how he's feeling. He doesn't feel in control of himself because of how he feels. And this is something that's burdensome for him. Because he's not expressing how he feels, right? And so when you don't express how you feel, it stays inside you and it becomes like a storm within you. You feel like a rope that's about to break. You know what I mean? And he's holding on because he doesn't want to release those emotions. He doesn't want to let it let the emotions spill out. You know why? Because this is like this card here. This is almost like his emotions. And they just spread out into the sky, and it's like, it's hard to let them go, right? Hard to let go of those emotions. He'd rather be like this wounded bird, like, no, take care of me. Like, I don't want to reveal how I feel. Very interesting. And we have disappointed and surprised, okay? So, the fact that this came underneath compassionate, I feel like at some point he may have shown a side of himself towards you that wasn't very caring, that wasn't very compassionate. He could have have wounded you, and you're this blue bird here. And he's disappointed that he hurt you and he let you go. This is like you getting away from him. He feels like he let you down. That could be why he also feels embarrassed, okay? And the fact that this is surprise, this is like a tower moment. I feel like he's surprised that he felt really fulfilled with you, that he actually felt really satisfied in your connection, and it really shocked him. You know what I mean? Like, what is this? This is like not what I expected. Okay. Yeah, because he was not fulfilled up until he met you, feminine. So he was feeling like he was feeling bored and jaded. You saw that card earlier, right? He was feeling bored, jaded, like everything's the same. People I meet are the same. And then here you came like a unicorn and sparked that light inside of him. And he was just like, wait a minute, what is this? You know what I mean? Wow. So let's pull some tarot and see. Why is embarrassed here, Spirit? Okay, the Tower. Yeah, this was like a Tower moment. Okay, this is why he was surprised, right? This was like a Tower moment when you came into his life. You came suddenly, right? This Tower led to this love that really shook him up, really startled him. And he was like so in awe of this situation that he just kept looking for something else. It was like he knew you were the one, but he was almost like not sure, right? Because he was still battling himself. Like, I don't know if this is really the one. It seems too good to be true. Let me see if there's other options out there, because this is unknown territory, right? This is somebody that's like waiting for something else, right? They're turning their back on these two wands behind them to make a decision, and they're going after what they desire temporarily. This is about the ego. Okay. Maybe one more, Spirit. Why is the Tower here? Look at this. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, so he himself turned away from this connection and left you out in the cold. And this is why he's embarrassed, because now he realizes that his belief system has changed since he's met you. Now he realizes that there's nothing better out there. You know, if he decided to leave, right, and be out in the cold and leave, when he had this home, this warm home with you, and he found out that there's nothing else better out there. See, Page of Pentacles reversed. So he was very immature. He still felt like he didn't have the knowledge to feel secure about this decision to be with you. So therefore he did not give you an offer, because he just felt like his belief system needed to change, is what I'm getting here. Not being able to see what you have and appreciate it when you have it, right? And it only happened until you were gone. People don't sometimes appreciate what they have until it's gone, right? So why is overwhelmed here, Spirit? Okay. He's overwhelmed because he's not wanting to let you go, okay? He's not wanting to release his feelings, right? Wow. Look at this. 8 of Pentacles reverse. He's not wanting to work on releasing his feelings. He doesn't want to expose himself because he feels very conscious about it. But at the same time, he will transform, okay? Because the Death card at least showed up, regardless if it's in reverse. Okay? Why is compassionate here, Spirit? Interesting that we have 2 major arcanas here back to back, okay? So these are major shifts that happen with what he feels towards you. And this is Scorpio energy, so maybe you're Scorpio feminine. The Tower and Death card are both Scorpio energies, okay? Very interesting. Why is compassionate here? Okay, these popped out together. Okay, so I feel like he's hoping, right, that you're going to take pity on him and not be this mean Queen of Swords and actually accept his offer, okay? Because I feel like he feels very strongly that he wants to come forward and tell you the truth. You know, to actually let those feelings come out and tell you how he feels, that he wants a new beginning with you. And he's hoping that you're going to be, because this is stars, the fulfill card reminds me of the star. He's hoping that you're going to take pity on him and not shut him out again, right? Because he knows that you're disappointed. Okay. Look at this. This is the 7 of Pentacles reversed. So this is somebody that's stalling, basically, because usually it's about waiting. But in reverse, it's like you're just, it's almost like you're not wanting to make any movement at all. Like you're just, usually 7 of Pentacles is about contemplating, right? But in reverse, I just feel like it's somebody that's completely stopped in their tracks, and they don't know if you're going to take pity on them and be that nurturing person that you used to be, right? Because Queen of Swords doesn't show her emotions. She's not very nurturing. She's very direct. Okay. So he's not sure if you're gonna cut him or if you're gonna accept his apology, this new beginning that he wants to offer you. Okay. Why is fulfilled here, Spirit? Wow. The 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God, and the Fool at the bottom. Okay, yes. So your masculine feels at home with you. He wants to have a family life with you. You know, he wants to take a leap of faith, right? The Fool, he wants to have a new beginning with you. This is beautiful. Okay, I kind of get that your masculine might be a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because we have a lot of pentacles here. Okay, so very interesting. And for this first row, I mean, we have 3 major arcanas. We have the Tower, the Death card, and the Fool. Okay, so these are all major changes, major energies. Wow. Why is love here? Romantic. Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, so he is definitely curious to, you know, explore this love with you, but he's intimidated because you are this Queen of Pentacles and he's not quite your match. He's still in this Page energy. He still has a lot to learn, you know, from pushing it away when it finally presented itself. Look at this, King of Wands. He has a desire, right, to learn, to really offer you something solid, but he's not feeling adequate within himself. Okay, why is desperate here? Out of control, in need. Okay, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So I'm getting here that he's really wanting to move on from this heartbreak. And I feel like that's why he's thinking about releasing those feelings, right? He's tired of being in this Three of Swords energy. Look at this. King of Pentacles. He's really wanting to gain control of his emotions and be stable in his energy. And again, we have another pentacle here. So your person's very stubborn, is what I'm getting here. They also have a lot of ego. They don't want to reveal that they have all these emotions for you. So whatever you're seeing in the 3D is not real, okay? Because sometimes people, especially like on social media, they'll present this facade that they're over you. But you know what? That's a desperate way of showing that they really are needing you. Like they're doing the opposite of what they really feel. And honestly, deep down, they are feeling frantic and out of control. And that's why they show this facade online or what have you, to make you think that they don't have these feelings for you, that it's really over. But they don't feel like it's over between you guys. Okay. So why is disappointed here for the masculine? Why does he feel disappointed towards the feminine? The Two of Swords. Okay, I feel like he's disappointed that he was not able to make a decision, right, in the recent past. And he's also most likely disappointed within himself now that he still feels that he's undecided, right? Look at this. Because he's really wanting this, but he's refusing to go within to find those answers, okay? Very interesting. Why surprised here? Okay, wow. So your masculine was very surprised when you came along, right? And he didn't take your cup because he was thinking negatively. He thought that you were going to be like these other Three of Cups that he's used to. He's very closed off. He's not opening up. And it's interesting too because in this card, he has his arms open, right? And I feel like at some point he did open up to you. He did. You were able to see how he really feels, who he really is and within his soul. Okay? And that shocked him that you have that ability, feminine, to help him open up. And he got so scared of that because he has trauma from the past that he thinks it's going to be like this Three of Cups. You know, that somebody's going to step in and take you away because this person might have been cheated on in the past. There was a third party in the past that really affected this person. And they were thinking the same thing was going to happen with you. So in turn, they ended up missing this opportunity with you because they haven't healed from that past. Okay. They really have not. Then they haven't healed from it. Once they heal that, then they can finally take your cup, right? Yeah, see, Nine of Pentacles reversed. So your masculine was just in this energy where he was very attached to you. And maybe that surprised him, right? That he felt really attached to you, that he needed you, right? He felt like he was needing you too much. And that's why he decided to leave, right? And this ended up in heartbreak. Why is unfulfilled here, Spirit? This one wanted to pop out. Okay. The Six of Cups reverse. So yeah, your masculine really has a lot of nostalgia when it comes to you. They really want to reconcile. because they feel empty. They feel empty. They feel like they have no purpose. And therefore, if they don't feel like they have a purpose, if they don't feel happy within themselves, they're not going to want to come back, right? Because they could also be seeing you in your power, that you feel good on your own. And they're like, well, I don't feel that way. I feel like a fool. Yeah, he's like, I feel like a fool. So I definitely feel like your masculine is going to build his confidence, you know, go off on his own, figure out what his purpose is, so that he can take a leap of faith and become this emperor. Okay, wow. Yeah, but he still has a lot of anxiety, a lot of past hurts that he needs to resolve before he can even take that leap of faith. Okay, so your masculine is going to need some more time to really be able to make a decision, to allow himself to learn why is it that he has these beliefs, and trust that whatever he does to come forward and express how he feels, that you're still going to be this nurturing person, and you guys will be able to make up, right? And have this 10 of Pentacles, because he was surprised that you fulfilled him, that he started learning that he really wanted, he saw this future with you, this home life with you, having kids with you, and it really shocked him and scared him, right? Because he just thinks that it's going to end in heartache, which honestly it ended up being in heartache. It's like you manifest what you think, right? So if you think negatively, that's what you're going to bring into your reality. Okay, what are some last messages, Spirit? 2211. Visions in your third eye are coming in the form of telepathic waves from your twin flame. So this could also be 1122. That's also very significant for my connection. So Spirit is saying, make sure that you go within, because your person is sending you messages, okay? Now look at this, 333. We saw that earlier with his spread. Past, present, and future energies need examining. What do you truly want moving forward, okay? So what do you want moving forward? Do you want to reconcile with your person, or do you just want to move on? Because if you don't know the answers, your person is not going to know either, right? So if you guys want to reconcile, then you need to take those steps to connect with them in the 5D and let them know. 234, your twin is leveling up their energy in order to match yours and will face you when the time is right, okay? And I kind of got that from the recent spread we just saw, because he's wanting to build up his confidence, you know? He's still working on leveling up from being that Page of Wands to be the King of Pentacles, because we saw that he sees you as the Queen of Pentacles, but he feels like he's still a page. Okay, so if you're seeing 234s or 432, these are also crown energy, crown chakra. Okay, so this is about your crown, your third eye, what messages you receive from Spirit and the 5D. That's going to let you know that this person's still trying to match you, to be your mirror. We saw that in the first spread, that they see you as their reflection, you see them as your reflection. And then we have 188. What kind of energy are you holding on to? Your twin absorbs what you feel. Raise your vibration today. Exactly. I was just saying that you guys are going to absorb each other's energies, because you are each other's mirror. You guys are one. Okay. Wow, another purple. 404. What is meant for you will never be held from you. Have faith that Spirit is taking care of everything. Okay. So we saw that in your spread, feminine, that you feel that this is sacred, this is protected. You know, ask the angels for guidance. Have faith that things are happening in divine timing. Okay. 660, you do not have to compromise your own integrity to get what you want. Assert yourself accordingly. Okay. So this is just basically saying, stay in your truth, you know, in your self-love, that you're not going to do things to forsake how you really feel on the inside, because you're going off of your ego. Okay. Let's see, last cards here. Relational abuse. Notice the red flags that may be emotional, physical, sexual, financial in nature. Ask for help in a situation, okay? So I like that this fell under the third eye, because sometimes we're not aware of what we're feeling. And sometimes you need to open up your third eye so that you can see beyond the ego and dig deep on your wounds. Why is it that you're feeling these wounds? And notice the red flags, okay? So that you can ask help. And you can even ask your twin to help you, right? When you speak in 5D energy, ask them to help you. That's what I'm getting here. Out of the deck here it says, realize your light. You have to be healed to attract healed. You are a divine being having a human experience, okay? So I feel like you need to also realize your own light, that you need to heal so that you can attract healed, okay? Emotional intimacy, healing relationship with yourself. Inner child perceives successful relationship. Love is energy, okay? Okay, and I feel like this is what your twin is also working on. They're working on loving themselves. And they're trying to match your energy because I feel like they see that you're loving yourself, right? Or vice versa. But either way, love is energy. It's an equal exchange, right? Subconscious mind. Recondition your subconscious mind to change your life. Subliminals rewrite belief system, okay? So once you guys are facing your fears, your shadows, your wounds, you're going to be able to recondition your mind and have that tower moment so that you can restructure your belief system, okay? And then you can finally talk again. Texting, reconnecting with someone, open up dialogue, second chance, back in each other's world, okay? So I feel like this is tied to this too, because Spirit is saying once it's divine timing, have faith that you guys are going to talk again, that you guys are going to reconcile. You're going to be able to have that second chance, okay? And be aware of the red flags, because it says here, aware of the red flags. Sometimes you guys may still be dealing with the wounds where you don't want to face each other, because each of you will reveal what the other has been avoiding, right? You guys trigger each other. So make sure that you don't self-sabotage, and don't be afraid of this intimacy, and don't be still looking, because still looking, we saw that with the Three of Wands on his spread. He was still looking when he found you, because he's used to escaping when it gets real, right? And also, you could have been trying to run from him as well, and you probably weren't even aware of it, okay? Because that does happen sometimes. Even if we're chasing somebody, we might not be emotionally available. I know that happened with me. I was chasing my masculine when we first met, but I wasn't emotionally available to fully let him in because I was still healing from a previous heartbreak, okay? So that being said, it's not going to work, okay? You have to be able to heal those wounds, feel good within yourself, right? So that you can have space finally once you deal with those wounds from the past, so that that person can match you and you guys will be each other's vibrational match, okay? But if you're not allowing yourself to heal and have space, they can't be able to be whole with you and have that puzzle piece come together, right? Because you guys are not whole. You guys don't have room. And so I feel like this is part of the journey. You guys are meant to help each other figure out what is it that you need to heal, and, you know, transmute it, process it, heal it, so then you have room. And once you have room, then your person can be your, you know, your perfect puzzle piece, right? To link together. Love it. So that's your messages for the week, guys. That's what I have for you today. Let me know in the comments if this resonated. Let me know how it resonated, if it did. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, definitely reach out. I'll put the information down below. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.